I love Willet.
You gonna tell us a spooky story or some shit, man?
There once was a man. All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the Not Supposed to Be Here podcast. We got lots of energy tonight coming out of both of us. You got me over here, Austin Roth. You got Zachary Willett in the blue Carhartt hoodie to match his blue hat. A little bit of matching going on. You might not be able to tell with the camouflage wallpaper behind him, but he is sitting there, folks.
This morning, I turned on the seat heater. It was fucking freezing. One of the
It was
coldest
cold.
mornings. One of the coldest mornings I've had to deal with in a long time. I
Wasn't
turn
it
on
big?
the seat heater, and I don't turn it on just, the normal little... Because usually I get in there and I click it 3 times, so that it's at its lowest setting.
Sure.
I had it going.
Sure.
Between getting to Big Beaver Road and getting to West Maple, in which I work on, I almost shit myself. Because that
That's an issue.
seat gets
That's
things
an issue.
flowing, man.
Yeah.
And every Friday, what I do is I go to a Starbucks. It's right at the corner of Crooks and Maple to get my coffee. Because I like to treat myself on Fridays. Did not make it. It was one of those situations where you only get so far and you start mapping out the toilets. You're like, all right, so
Sure.
if I feel something here, I can dip here. If I feel something here, I can dip there. But the goal is to get to the end goal, which is work.
Yeah, you do reach
So
a
I
point
get-
where you have like the point of no return, though, where once you pass the last one, it's like we're going all the way.
Yeah. Well, like I'm like, all right, there's a 7-Eleven to my left if I go here. There's a Starbucks right if I go here. There's a Walmart if I go left here. And then once we pass the Walmart, we're on our way to work. So we get past the Walmart and I'm like, all right, I'm doing okay. I'm gonna make it. I make it to work. I park the car. Get inside. I do my business. And it was a long one too. I mean, it was not it was one of those ones, stuff just keeps coming.
Sure.
And my coworker, when I could get in the office finally, he's like, I swear to God, when I got here, your car was here. And I was like, yeah, I've been here for about 15 minutes. Like I was here about 15 minutes before work started today. I was like, because I'm always a little earlier down here on Fridays to get my coffee. And he goes, yeah. And I go, yeah, I had the seat warmer on, bad situation. Guy interrogates me basically, and he's like, what were you doing? And I was like, I was taking a shit, man. Like, get off my back.
Yeah, see, the problem is those seat warmers, they don't necessarily explain to people that when they're on any form of warmth, honestly. It's kind of like when you're driving, and it's hitting you, and it's hitting you hard. I mean, what is one of the very first things you do? You roll the window down. You
Yep.
get the cold
Yeah,
air on the
it's
face.
funny because I did that.
It's like it doesn't matter how cold it is. It doesn't matter how cold you are. If you feel the shit coming, very first step, roll the window down. You got to get that cold air on your face. And the seat warmer just doesn't help that at all. It just exacerbates the issue.
Yeah, no, that was
Big time.
It's funny because I did roll it downtown to get it.
Oh yeah, man. You'll move the seat up. You sit up in your seat. You start leaning onto the steering wheel a little bit.
Your 2 hands on. You're like locked. You're like driving is my main focus right now.
Yeah. Yep. You're trying to focus on anything other than the fact that you are about to shit your pants.
Nothing's worse than when I'm on my way to Grayling and one of those hits because like there's a stretch between like right before 75 goes back into 23 all the way up north where there's like nothing. There's nothing until you hit Charlie's, which is a gas station up there. And that one's the worst. That one's gotten me a few times where I've made that in there by the skin of my asshole.
Oh, I got plenty of stories of me not making it all the way to a destination. That's for sure. None that will be discussed on the pod, of course, but there are.
Just too
some
bad I
there.
couldn't find a thing of mulch today.
Yeah, it is a goddamn shame. It is a goddamn shame. Yeah. I'll tell you what. There is if you're going left on 24 from your house, you're going north.
Okay.
Okay. There's a Dunkin' attached to a gas station on the left.
There's 2 of them. So are we talking once we hit Oxford or still within Lake Orion? Right next to a Wendy's or not?
I think it's the one next to the Wendy's. That's attached to the gas station, and there is no drive-through.
Yep. Okay. So that's the one. It's a Lake
real
Ryan, so.
dislike that place, you see, because what I did the other day is I thought that there was a drive-through because there's like a little back thing right there. You drive around, there's not. Just so we're all on the same page. I don't know what that is, a little alley or something back behind the building.
Okay, so maybe you are
Um,
talking about the one in Oxford then, because you can't drive beyond the one in Lake Orion, because there's a Wendy's back there.
I don't think it's like boom Wendy's, but there is a Wendy's. Like I think it's like gas station, another building, and then Wendy's. I could be wrong. Anyways, I don't like
I
the
don't know.
fact that it doesn't have a drive-through. Okay, that's a big problem for me. I gotta. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't like the fact that there's no drive-through there. I don't have time to do. I'll park the car, get out of the car, go into the fucking place. I'm not about that anymore. I'll tell you what, though, Willett. I'll go ahead and put a little check mark on the scoreboard for Mr. Zachary Willett. Um, I'm not telling you that I'm fully in, and I'm not giving you 100% credit. Okay, but I will give you partial credit and say that I have begun the process. I have begun the process of dipping my toes into the um, app, the app world. Okay, so
But
specifically in the food market,
but
um, it's hard not to. A lot of free stuff, a lot of free shit they give you on the old apps, whether that be Subway, because I've started to have a little bit more Subway in my life, and I mean they got shit, and it's like every 3 subs you buy, you get one for free if you
really,
keep using the app. Yeah, it's like every 3 footlongs, the fourth is free.
I haven't used Subway in so long that you said that I went to it. I had to download the app out of the cloud.
Yeah, yep. But that was something. So I'm just letting you know I've begun the process. I'm dabbling a little bit, seeing what I like, what I don't like. I can tell you there's some apps I enjoy, some apps not so much.
There was a long time there on the old Subway where you could get on there and it was like buy one sub get one free, and there was buy one get one 40% off. There was a lot of
They did a
deals on
lot of
there.
buy one get one free for a while there. They had that little BOGO.
Really,
BOGOs are good.
the best part about the I see that every fourth foot long is free. Crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, the best part about it is just like when you're in a hurry to do something and you just do it and you just, especially like somewhere like Subway who doesn't regularly have a drive-through, you just wham bam in and out.
Well, it's
Jimmy,
nice because so like I'm in between jobs, right? So I'm at a job, I'm looking into the next job. I see that there is nothing. It's one of those days where like I'm like in an area where I'm not going to be able to go anywhere, and I didn't have any food, and it was like 11:30, and I just knew that like that was my opportunity. If I was going to get anything, it was going to have to be Subway for the day.
hmm
And there was one on my way. So as I was at the job, I did the old app, I did the old order. I literally walk in, hey man, it's right over there. Grab it, I'm out. Bing, bang, boom. So that was nice. That
when
was
that
nice.
works, it works. When it doesn't, it fucking is
Yeah,
aggravating.
it's fucked me over here a couple times over here by the house. It has. You get there and we haven't even started making it. Like, buddy, it's been like 45 minutes. What are we talking about? And then we don't have the bread. We don't have the this. We don't have the. It's like okay,
The worst
we got to
one
get that
in the
handled.
world is Arby's because they don't update the locate. Like all the other apps that are like, "Hey, you're really far away from that place. Do not submit this order." And you're like, "Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. I'm not near that." Arby's, they're like, "Where'd you order last?" Missouri. All right, it's ready. And you're like, "Well, I'm in Michigan."
I almost
And
did that with the old Subway today. Honestly, I didn't change the location. I almost got myself in one of those little predicaments.
I've had to call multiple Arby's before and be like, "Hey, I'm actually 3 hours away from where you're at, and I ordered on the app.
Mm.
Not gonna make it, big fella." And then they're like, "Well, we made the food." And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know what to tell you." And they're like, "You're gonna have to call corporate." I don't know. Guess I'll be speaking to some bitch at corporate. It's always the
Yeah.
same lady. "Hey, this is Jan."
See, the problem
"Hey,
is
Jan."
you will call a corporate. That's a flat. I take that as a loss, and we just reorder.
Yeah, I do. I do. You know what's funny is my wife said that the other day. She goes, "I've never called anybody or done any of that stuff until I met you." And I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, like, so usually when we like leave the grocery store, if there's a claw machine, she's like, all right, let's play it. See if you win something. Give it to Claire." And, I win occasionally. The other day we went there. I didn't have any bills, but I had a credit card reader. Put my credit card up to it, and the claw wasn't working. Took a video and sent it to corporate. Got my $5 back.
I respect it. I do. It's not that I don't respect what you do. It's just I don't have the mental capacity to handle that type of a conversation. You know, I just don't. I can tell you this much though, Mr. Willett. I almost called you today, and then I chose not to. Not one, but two separate people today, at separate times. One was around 10 a.m. and one was around 5:30 p.m. I'm sitting there, I'm explaining stuff, at work. I'm doing my thing. I'm talking to the customers, and both of them, they look at me, and they're kind of just doing one of these, and I'm kind of like just kept talking, and I'm trying to like make a little joke here and there, and they're like, both of them, swear on my daughter's life. They go, "Has anyone ever told you that you have like a very similar like delivery with how you say things as Vince Vaughn?" And I started cracking up laughing. I said, "I do get Tim McGraw from here and there, at a certain Walmart, but
That's
yeah,
fucking funny.
two separate people hit me with the Vince Vaughn comparison, and I was like, yeah, I like that. That's good. It's a lot worse people to be compared to. That's for sure.
Could be Jason Segel. They'll step
Could
up.
be. Is it though?
There was another one we talked about not too long ago. I don't know. Whatever. I watched I Love You Man last night. Good film.
Great film. I watched it the other day on Netflix. Great film. Great film.
Paul Rudd.
I'm slapping
Jason
the
Segel.
bass. There's plenty of guys
Jules.
licking each other's fucking air bases, man. There's plenty of other people. Jules.
Sometimes in somebody's life you could like give them a little pleasure back. Return the favor. I don't like that you were told in front of my entire family that my wife doesn't give me blowjobs, man.
I was nervous.
Good for you.
That's a great film. That film accurately represents though how quickly two guys can go from like not knowing each other to just like full on living with each other. Very quickly. It's kind of like that. Have you ever seen that meme where I don't know if it's on Facebook or whatever, but it's like how quickly two guys at work can like become best friends. And it's like Monday he walks in, "Hey, I'm Austin. Hey, I'm Zach. Whatever." Tuesday I walk in, "What's up, man?" Wednesday, "Yo, you guys whatever." Thursday they're like dapping each other up and, "Are we going out tonight?" Whatever.
Yeah.
It's true. It's all it takes. We're very simple creatures at our core.
Yeah. Usually just take like sometimes you'll be like, I don't like this guy, and then they come around a couple times, and then you find like that one or two things you have in common. You're like, all right, they're not that bad.
I think it just can't be forced. I think once it's forced, like you're forced to be in a situation where you need to like each other, it never works. It really like, hey, this is this person, it doesn't work. But if it's just natural, it's it's almost a given.
I thought we were going to address the elephant in the room. I really did. I thought that's what you're bringing up there with the Vince Vaughn thing.
Oh, you talking about Mr. Moore?
Why do you got to assume that's what I'm talking about?
Well, what are you talking about then? Now I'm confused. What's the elephant in the room?
Oh, John Jansen wants me to eat a spicy chip first off.
That's accurate. That's accurate. He does. I can tell you this much for free. First of all, that day you text me that shit in the morning, and I'm so confused on what the fuck you're talking about, because you're like, "Well, get ready, motherfucker, order it and shit," and I'm like, "All right, no problem, like whatever." And then like 5 hours later, I'm in like the work truck with like a coworker, and we're sitting there scrolling Facebook, and out of nowhere, I'm not even like watching it, I'm more just like scrolling, like looking, and I just hear, "Hey Zach, hey Austin," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And then I started watching it. That was a long video. That was a long video.
He was winded for sure on that.
Yeah.
I really expected this to be like a 30-second like, hey, check out the Not Supposed to Be Here podcast. Zach needs to eat this hot chip. He's like, no, I'm going to tell you about it.
It was over 3 minutes.
He was excited about like what we were talking. Like,
I love it. I love it.
It was the message I had sent him. I was like, hey, we're big Michigan fans. We're doing this podcast. I listen to 97.1 The Ticket. I know you're the host on there every morning.
We're talking about a national champion. In college football. We're talking about a 10-year NFL vet right now. We're talking about a former offensive lineman. We're talking about a guy that understands what we're here talking about. And I tell you what, has he ever shut down a 4-star recruit on film? Because I know
honestly,
that have.
I'm sure he has, but I know I have.
Yeah, he made it to the NFL. We chose the family life. It's all good for everybody.
He just did it a little later than us.
Yeah, nothing but love for him though.
Shout out to John Jansen. But we might as well talk about Mr. Moore.
Well, see, the problem is, a little segue there, is Mr. John Jansen was all like, I know you guys are going to talk about Michigan in the bowl game, which I figured we would.
Yeah, however, I figured we would too.
Since the old cameo, it has been an interesting couple of days for the University of Michigan. Tough. It's sad. The situation's sad.
Good news
You
is
know.
Biff is the head coach again. And
Yeah.
who
The
doesn't love a
team. The
little
team.
Biff?
The team.
I actually think he might be Batman.
We have to test his DNA. Yeah, it's
Later tonight,
tough.
I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna enjoy a pint of Haagen-Dazs coffee ice cream with my wife. I'm gonna
Smoke a cigar.
smoke a Cuban cigar, and then I'm probably gonna go to the hospital. Just I mean, the guy's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Two of,
No,
two of the
it's
biggest passing out of the 3 games he was our coach for. 2 of them were the most amount of passing
I mean,
we
we
did
were
all
playing
season.
like Central Michigan, but neither here nor there.
I mean, yeah. What are we playing now? Texas? Fuck them. We're rolling. We're going horns down at the Cheez-It Bowl, which used to be the
It is.
Citrus Bowl. Now it is the Cheez-It Citrus
I,
Bowl.
it's the
What the
yeah
fuck is
that
that?
yeah. What is that, dude? What are
What the
those
fuck
two
is that? How many
combinations? I
bowls are
don't
we gonna
know.
have?
I wanted the Pop Tart Bowl personally.
I mean, yeah.
I
I
would
mean,
have
you
liked
want the
that.
Pop Tart Bowl for your own selfish reasons, so does it really like affect them? No.
I mean, it is
But
my
you're
team. You know,
but you're not getting the toaster or the Pop Tart.
fair. You're fair, but maybe one of the kids, that doesn't make it pro ends up throwing one of those fuckers up on Marketplace someday or on eBay. Then I find it.
That could happen. That could
That could
happen.
happen.
Maybe
That
we
could
convince
happen.
John Jansen to get us there. And
It's possible. Yeah, I'd like to hear Mr. John Jansen's take on this whole situation. To be honest with you, because it's not sad in the sense of him. I'm not going to go too crazy into depth. I don't necessarily feel bad for him in the standpoint of the mistakes he made were on him. They were stupid. But the situation as a whole is definitely sad. I mean, it's very obvious that he's having
I mean,
a legitimate mental breakdown.
I
Um,
mean, yeah, the guy lost the best job of his life. I mean, like there
yeah.
is no. I mean, there's 5 jobs to have in the world where it's like, and there's 4 in football.
Hmm.
I held up 3, but there's
Yeah.
4 to have in football, and there's 5 in the world.
Hmm.
So you're like, those are the jobs to have.
I don't disagree. It's tough too
And what?
because like he could have if he got fired, like if everything happened, and it just
Mhm.
happened like that, the whole, inappropriate with the staff and all that, cool. The reality is that like in 3 years, 2 years, maybe even a year, the news cycle is so, run shit
Mhm.
over. He would have been okay. Like he still would have got a job somewhere else, maybe at head coach, maybe
He
not
could
doing
have.
something, but
He would.
he would have
He'd
been
have never been a head
okay.
coach again. He would have never been a head coach again. And I
You
full
don't
heart
know,
believe
some
that.
D2,
I
some
mean,
D3, Eastern
yeah,
Michigan
if he
type
stayed,
shit,
I guarantee what would have happened is he would have gotten picked up somewhere throughout the NFL. A offensive line coach, probably made his way up to OC. Probably would have been a decent OC for a couple years.
I can think of
Maybe
so
went
many
back to college.
coaches
Like
who have done
have.
worse shit that are still
Yeah,
fine,
I mean,
but it's just everything that happened after. Like he's done now,
oh
done
yeah, yeah, yeah,
forever.
yeah.
Never will
Now he's
ever coach
toast.
again. He doesn't
Mhm.
get any of the money. I mean, he fucked him and his family so bad, and the goddamn school. Like that is not. And I'll tell you this much: judging like the past 10 to 15 years of scandals and everything with
Mhm.
football. I mean, let's get a round of applause for Michigan though. I mean, they find out, they handle it, they get rid of it, we're done. We don't let this shit cycle. We don't let this become a story. We do the right thing as always. We get rid of the guy. And now comes the next great hire for the University of Michigan, Mr. John Gruden. And it's going to be fan-fucking-tastic. I swear to God he's going to be the coach, Will it? And I want to be fucking on the record that I
I'm
called
not
this shit
against it.
from day one.
I'm
I
thinking
hope it
Jed
happens.
Fish.
I'm not thinking anybody other than Gruden. That's my number one. Make it happen. There's no reason why it won't happen. There's literally no reason. We have the quarterback, we have the money, we have the school. He literally posted when he fucking graduated that his dream job was to become the
I know.
head
I
coach
saw
of
that.
Michigan.
I
That
saw that
doesn't go
Portnoy
away.
shirt though.
That doesn't just go away though. You know what I mean? That would be
Yeah.
like you in high school saying like, I want to be fucking, I want to own Tim Hortons or some shit. I don't know. And then later in life, 40, 50 years down the road, a random opportunity just comes up, happens to be the year that you want to become an owner, happens to fall into your lap, and your fucking boss slash coworker, Dave Portnoy, happens to have a pool full of money that we can just give you to go do it. It's like, there's never been a better opportunity for him to be the Michigan head coach than right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and we need to get Bryce a quarterback coach. Is what we need. If Bryce is going to stay, it's what we need. We need a heavy offensive coach, and we need somebody who will be heavily hands-on within the offense and the offensive
Mm-hmm.
scheme.
Yep.
We need a direct quarterback coach that's trusted by the head coach, and
Mm-hmm.
then we need a DC who is just going to be able to fucking maul.
Well, I like Wink. I like Wink at DC. I'm perfectly fine keeping him there.
Yeah.
But that's like, again, going back to like all these other coaches they talk about, other than
Mhm.
like maybe Lane Kiffin, um, like there is not a more quarterback driven coach than fucking John Gruden. I mean, we're talking about the quarterback group. We're talking about the guy who for the last 20 plus years has had the quarterback camp where Russell Wilson, Andrew Luck, name a fucking quarterback that's played in the NFL has gone through this with him. You know what I mean? This guy knows football. He knows quarterbacks. Get him involved. Not to mention can run a fucking tight ship. You know, this isn't some willy-nilly on a whim. You know, I don't want anybody getting any first chances here. I don't want any,
Mhm.
you know, he's got a lot of promise to be a head coach. I want proven track record. And how about a Super Bowl winning head fucking coach? Okay? Come on board. You know, I mean, I want it to happen bad. And I think it'll be great. I think it would be
Yeah.
great for the school. I tell you this much for free. I can tell you this much right now. I would pay an unbelievable amount of money to sit in a locker room with John Gruden as my head coach, giving me a speech before we go play Ohio State. I mean, you want to talk about running through some walls.
I do want to know what's going on with Ward Manuel, the athletic director for Michigan, because I feel like it's time for him to go too. What is this? The 15th, 7th? What is this? 17 cases since this guy's been the AD or something like that. And
Yeah.
it's not all football. You know, it's not like we have this shithead football team that just does. You know, it's not Blue Mountain State. It's
Mm-hmm.
not, the football team's not going nuts. You got the hockey coach going crazy. You got you had basketball issues. You had women's softball issues. It's time for the guy to go. Time
I
for the guy to
think
go.
that this is one of those
Hashtag
really.
fire Ward Manuel.
It's a shitty situation that I think can turn out really good in the sense of this is the type of a situation that happens where we just clean house. You know, this is where we get a full
Hmm.
on factory reset, you know, top to bottom. Let's get a reset in because it's so hard. I mean, look at any of them. Look at any situation ever where you've had like a winning culture, a winning coach, and then that leaves. I mean, NFL, college. You can go like Alabama when Saban left. You can, I mean, think of any of these
Hmm.
situations, and they always try to like keep it the same, right? You got Sherm Moore, excuse me, wow, who was under Harbaugh, you know, and they think that it's just a plug and play when it's not. You know what I mean? It's just not. We need a culture change. We need a big shift. That's why I'm okay firing the AD. We got rid of Moore. You know, we'll bring in some different staff and we'll be back on top soon enough. I'm honest to God. I mean, I thought that he was going to get fired anyways. Maybe not this year, but probably next year. Um, you know, it is what it is. You don't lose. We don't lose to Ohio State. We just don't. We don't allow that. Number one. Number two. Um, you know, and it's not like a record shit. That's the thing. You know what I mean? People forget that, like, you know, we go undefeated, we win the natty, so anything less than that isn't a success, you know, quote unquote. But, like,
Hmm.
it's not like we're fucking losing to, like, shit teams. You know what I mean? We lost to the number one, or
Oh,
excuse me, number two now, team in the country this year. Last year, you know, who did we lose to? Fucking Oregon, USC. You know what I mean? Like, we're not getting our ass beat
yeah,
by fucking Eastern Michigan. You know what I'm saying? So we're still right
definitely not
there.
doing. Definitely not playing the games that little brother is playing.
Well, they can't win those games. You know, that's the problem. They can't.
That's the issue. You know,
Yeah.
they are they're losing it there. But yeah, I mean, we've got a good program. We have a good program. It's just, I mean, I think we have to remove the Harbaugh era. I think that
Hmm.
there's just too much that is floated there and too much bad that was there. And then you put somebody who obviously wasn't stable enough to be in the situation.
Hmm.
There, like he's had mental issues for what,
They said
last
that it
19
has been
years of his life.
documented for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the guy was addicted to sex apparently, which is fine. I mean, like you can be addicted. Like I mean, maybe don't start a family with a woman and just be addicted to sex and maybe be a Barney Stinson or something like that.
Hmm.
Um, but I also don't think that she's 100% out of this either. Because part of me is like sounds like she may have been barking up that tree he wasn't
Oh, I
barking to her.
guarantee that she started that
You know,
conversation. I guarantee you that one
yeah.
for sure. Let me put it this way: she at the very least unlocked the door.
Hmm.
She at the very least unlocked the door, maybe even just cracked it a little bit. Said like, I want to get a temperature feel here, see how it feels outside,
Hmm.
so I know what to wear, kind of a situation. Now he walked through the door, 100% on him. He walked through it, he closed it, he locked it, but somebody had to unlock that door. Somebody had to open it.
Yeah.
That was her.
Yeah. No, I mean, somebody actually made a post of it was Wolf of Wall Street where he sleeps with Margot Robbie. That scene,
Mm-hmm.
and they put Sharon Moore's face over that. Like, she's like, "Do you want to go upstairs?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure, I could go up for a cup of coffee." And and the entire time he's like, "Oh man, I wish I could make a move, but I'm not going to, or whatever." And
Mm-hmm.
then she just comes out butt naked, and they're like, "That you're gonna tell me that that's not what happened?"
Oh yeah, we're not going to be friends. So I love you.
Mm-hmm.
You're great. God bless you. Yeah, great segue. Great segue.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Wolf of Wall Street. So I rewatched it this week. Okay,
Good film, Martin
great
Scorsese.
film. So number one, I'll die on this hill. I swear to God, I will. It's in my top three best films ever made, ever,
Mm-hmm.
literally ever made. The how it's filmed, the storyline of it, everything, fucking unbelievable acting. That's my first point. This is something I talked to you earlier this week. I said I had some stuff I wanted to save. This is it, some of it. Um, and great segue. Look at that. You just brought it right in all by yourself. Unbelievable movie. Unbelievably good movie. There's two main points I want to make talking about it really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, I firmly, firmly believe that I think possibly it's either A, the most underrated Jonah Hill movie, or B, I think it's Jonah Hill's best performance in a movie ever. I'm talking better than Superbad, better than The Babysitter, better than any of those films. I truly
The
think
only
when you go for it.
argument I can make against that is War Dogs.
Yeah, I don't know. When's the last time you watched Wolf of Wall Street?
Probably within the last year.
I'd rewatch it.
I'm not.
I'm telling you
I'm
right
not
now, dude.
saying
You forget that it's fucking Jonah Hill.
what the
Like the
fuck is
teeth.
he looking like today.
Who's that? Oh yeah, I don't know. That's a whole. Yeah, he's on his whole world. But he plays that role so fucking good, man. It's the movie is so good. I was watching the other day. I keep laughing and I'm like, I really do think that's the best Jonah Hill performance ever. One, two. Um, I gotta figure out how to say this in a PG way here. I mean Margot Robbie. you know, Unbelievably in that film as well. Because like her voice is not like that. She doesn't talk like that. She's got to get that accent going. Whenever actors do that ever, I love it. I like it when actors who like aren't even like American, they just bust into that fucking accent and they just get it going, and it's so good. She's
I
great
didn't
at
know
that.
Hugh. I didn't know Hugh Jackman was Australian until I was like 15. I
Yeah,
might not have been that old, but I mean, I was. I mean,
I probably was. I was probably 18. Well, when do
and
I
then
hear Hugh Jackman talk other than fucking
it was
Wolverine?
Wolverine.
Yeah.
Because he's.
So
I mean, he sounds like a guy from the Midwest. He's like,
yeah, yeah. Anyways, Wolf of Wall Street, unbelievable movie. Um, I mean, I don't know. I may, just because of recency bias, put it at number one for me. I can't think of a movie that, in my opinion, not saying critically acclaimed, just as Austin's opinion, I don't know a
mm,
movie that I like more. There's movies I can watch more. There's movies that are funnier. There's
yeah.
whatever. But out of an overall just acting, comedy, storyline, everything, I think it's number one for me.
They say
Yeah.
that. I'm looking it up right now. They say Moneyball is his number one.
Okay.
That's where he won his first Oscar. Wolf of
Mm-hmm.
Wall Street 2.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, he won't get far on foot. Never watched that movie. I have no idea.
Never even fucking heard of it.
Then it's Superbad. Then it's 21 Jump Street.
Yeah.
I mean, Superbad's good because it's like like that's a staple comedy. I
Sure.
remember watching that for the first time. Guys drawing dicks.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that I would say that's one of his best comedical. movies
Sure.
is super bad. It
Mm-hmm.
is his best. I would go best would be in comedies would be super bad. Best drama would definitely be Wolf of Wall Street for me. And then if you went like best overall character, I'd probably still go with Wolf of Wall Street. Moneyball's good too, though. But I mean,
It is. I just when I look at like dynamic, right? Because like you
yeah,
said, like comedy, like as far as like comedic value, absolutely super bad. 21 Jump
mhm,
Street, that's all great shit. Moneyball, I think he's just serious the whole time. It's a great role. He
mhm.
plays it phenomenally. Moneyball's not even in the same. It's not even within 300 movies away from Wolf of Wall Street as far as quality, in my opinion. Um, but then you have like I think overall because in Wolf of Wall Street, first of all, the movie's 3 hours long, which is crazy. You forget it's that long, but like he's serious, he's funny, he has every aspect of acting in that one exact movie, and it's fucking top to bottom. It's phenomenal. It's such a good movie. Such a great
Definitely.
story too.
Yeah, I mean, like that movie. I'm so glad that Martin Scorsese was the director on that one.
Yes,
I mean,
yes,
like
yep. That could have gone south
without him,
quick.
that movie would. I mean,
Yep.
like I can think of 1,000 great directors. I can think of like
Mm-hmm.
three or four of my favorite directors. Quentin
Mm-hmm.
Tarantino is not making a Wolf of Wall Street that good.
I agree.
Larry David isn't making
It's what
Wolf of Wall Street
it's
that
what
big. It's like,
Denzel Washington says. You know what I mean?
mhm,
He's like, there's a reason why movies are great,
mhm,
and you know what I mean.
mhm,
What's it? Scorsese couldn't do fucking whatever, and Michael
mhm,
Bay can't do Goodfellas. Like
mhm.
certain, Michael Bay, you can't have anyone else other than Michael Bay do Transformers. In my opinion,
Yeah.
it's not the same.
Well, yeah. Denzel Washington talks about it. He goes, a white person could write a black movie, but only a
Mm-hmm.
black person knows, you know, the feeling of a hot iron on their hair on a Sunday morning
Mm-hmm.
before church.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Only an Italian understands the Italian inner workings of a family to
Yeah.
write a movie like Goodfellas or The Irishman. It's
He said it's got nothing about race and everything about culture.
yeah. I mean, and
And
that's the
he's completely right.
truest thing. You know, there's not. I mean, if somebody came to me and they're like, "What kind of movie are you going to write?" I'm not going to be like, "All right, I'm going to write a serious role about somebody in Brooklyn." No, I'm going to write somebody who is either white and from Metro Detroit, and maybe their inner workings of something in this area. I'm going to write something about hunting or comedy or something about fishing. I'm going to write something that I have the most amount of relation to, so that I can put my best foot forward.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to write the next accountant movie, accountant 3. I'm going to write, but it won't be Ben Affleck. It'll be a new accountant. It'll be a woman. Hoping for a black woman, little DEI hire.
Okay. Had to book that. Logan's being a bitch. Logan's being a bitch. I had to handle something, but it's handled. It's handled.
How about Kyle Pitts?
Okay.
uh, in case anybody was wondering, he played against Kyle Pitts this week. First round of the playoffs, plays against Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts scores 7% of his entire career's fantasy points in one game.
There's a couple different angles I could go with this. Okay. Um, First one is, you know what? It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Season's over. It's done. So whatever. We can move on. I don't have to focus. I don't have to focus. I don't have to think about it. It's done. I won't even change my lineup. I won't even tweak it. I don't give a fuck. It's done. It's over. Game done. Okay. So cool. Whatever. Move on. The frustration. See, here's the thing. If it was like Jameer Gibbs, Jonathan Taylor, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Jamar Chase, any of these motherfuckers, Christian McCaffrey, literally anyone, I'd be like, whatever. I can swallow it, all cool. The number one loved, overrated, biggest fucking bust in the history of fucking football/fantasy football at the tight end position for the last 3 years has been Kyle Pitts, ever since he was drafted. He's an unbelievably massive wide receiver who fits in the tight end spot and should be blah, 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 and has literally never done fucking anything. Doesn't matter who's the quarterback, doesn't matter who's the coach, doesn't matter the OC, hasn't done fuck all. You look at this whole year, the guy has literally not scored more than 12 fucking points the whole goddamn year, and you're telling me that week one of the not the Super Bowl, but week one of the playoffs, not against Logan, not against you, of course, obviously, against fucking me, of all fucking people, does this piece of shit want to have the greatest fucking game of a tight end possibly in the history of football? Like, before the fucking second quarter's over with. I'm legitimately out loud laughing. I'm fucking laughing watching the goddamn game. You're 45 fucking points? Are you fucking kidding me? And my thing is, maybe Tampa motherfucking Bay Buccaneers want to hire me as defensive coordinator. Sure, Moore's looking for a job. Maybe hire him. I got a great fucking idea. You know what we do on defense? Everybody listen up. Everybody get around here. We block the fucking tight end. I mean, who knows? Who knows? You know what I mean? We put 2 guys on him. Let's put 2 guys on the only motherfucking guy who's getting 160 yards receiving, 11 receptions, and 3 fucking touchdowns. Let's block him. I mean, let's just block him. Let's just go ahead and do that. No, we don't. We don't. And the fucking cherry on top of all of this, the best part about the whole thing, I will put, I don't know what you want, whatever you want, whatever the fuck you want that I have to my name in my life, I will put on the line that next week when he plays Logan, I bet my fucking life that motherfucker does not get more than 10 points. I bet my life on it. I would literally walk to God, put on my knees, and give my life away if that worthless fuck gets more than 10 points next week. That whole fucking team won't even fucking score 100 points against Logan. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. You know what though? The good news is he'll score the most amount of points he ever got in his whole fucking life this week against me. So congratulations. I'm happy for him. Fucking rah. Fuck me and fuck Kyle Pitts. That motherfucker's dead to me. If I swear to God, if I ever see Kyle Pitts in public, I'm catching a case because I'll go fucking. You want to talk about seeing red? I will go fucking ballistic on this guy. Fuck him and fuck Tampa Bay. Where's Bucky? What the fuck is Tampa Bay doing either? I got a great idea. Our number one fucking running back who does everything for us, gets us all the way down the field. Oh, hey guys, we're on the goal line. Guess what we should do? Let's take our number one running back out of the game. Sean Tucker, how are you doing, buddy? Come on, buddy, come on. Let's hand the ball off to him. I fucking hate it. Done. I might never play fantasy football again. I might never do it again. Done with it. Fuck Kyle Pitts. I'm fucking hot now. I am hot.
The best part about
warm.
The absolute best part about the entire thing is that Kyle Pitts is the least person to worry about.
You look at his whole team. You look at his whole fucking team. I told Logan this before the game. I told him before the game even started. I said, I'm not talking shit, but I swear to God, I'm more concerned about this guy than I am you next week. Jonathan Taylor, makes complete sense for him to go nuclear, right? Chris Olave, makes complete sense for him to go nuclear. Justin Jefferson, makes complete sense. Rashee Rice, complete sense. Kyle fucking Pitts, not even in the top 15 of fucking tight ends, decides to do that shit. And it's against me. It's against fucking me. I'm done. If that right there doesn't represent my entire season, I swear to God, nothing else will. I am hot right now. I am so fucking hot. That shit, it gets my fucking blood going.
Yeah, I mean it's what they drafted him to do.
Cool. Cool. That's awesome.
So, anyways, Josh Jacobs might be out this week.
I hope he breaks his fucking neck.
That was funny.
Oh, I fuck. Oh man, my body is warm at the moment. I might turn my furnace off tonight. I don't even need it.
I mean, you still have a chance, Austin. He could have a couple
Yeah,
players go
okay,
for zeros.
Justin. Okay, Justin, take that shit and shove it up your fucking ass. I don't want to hear that dumb shit anymore. I really don't.
Stephon Diggs playing against Buffalo could have a game.
Yeah, I fucking.
The Seahawks, they got you 30 points a couple weeks ago.
Again, I'm just prefacing this. Anyone else on his roster, anyone else, I would not have. Good for him. Shake your hand. I will not accept Kyle Pitts doing that to me.
I thought it was when you called me last night and you were like, Cal Pitts is just going off. I was like, this is crazy. And then I talked to Logan and he goes, yeah, he just got another touchdown. And I go, this is absolutely insane. It really would happen to you, out of all people. And it's just funny because like, it's not just you out there, out of all weeks for it to happen, first week of elimination.
There's nothing else that represents my season as a whole. I mean, that's my season as a whole. That is a snapshot in one specific game of my entire season. That is it right there. That's it. I don't know. I don't. I don't know. I don't know what you want from me. I'm telling you, dude. Oh my god, the anger that I have that flows through my body. It's
So anyways, we got
just.
a pretty good TV3 this week.
All right.
TV
Let's ring it
TV3 that comes from me making a couple hotel reservations in the past week. We're talking hotel breakfasts. When you get the little free breakfast, you go out there. Most hotels have the exact same things. So I'm gonna start it off with my number 3 on the bottom, and that is the microwaved sausage links that they put out. That's my number 3 on the bottom.
I gotta get my list up here. Hold on. Sorry.
Next week, folks, our TV3 is going to be fantasy players to play again.
Oh, fuck me running. Okay. Hold on. Here it is. Okay. Number 3 on the bottom for me, hotel breakfast foods. I honestly can't exactly grasp why, but cereal.
That's your number 3 on the bottom?
Yes. Yeah, the cereal. Specifically when they're in those big containers and you gotta like spin the thing, to make it come out.
I do not like it when it's in that. I like it when it's in the little
Ball.
cups.
Yes, like the little plastic thing you rip off. I'm okay with that as well. But when it's in the big things, it's also just like, you're at a hotel getting breakfast. Like, let's not waste our time with cereal. You know what I mean? Let's just not waste our time with that right now.
All right, I respect it. My number 2 on the bottom, microwaved bacon. Crime. You should go to jail. You should be in the jail cell next to Sharon Moore.
I actually, believe it or not, also have bacon at my number 2 as well. Really, any time I've ever in my entire life. See, I like bacon in a very specific way, though. I like it super, super, super well done. I mean, it pretty much burned the motherfucker. And it's always not cooked enough for me. It's always too chewy. It's, no. Bacon at number 2 as well for me.
Yeah, because they'd microwave them. Number 1 on the bottom. Number 1 on the bottom is something I haven't experienced in my entire life until this summer. And then I have been to 2 hotels that have done it since. And that is putting a hard-boiled egg in a cocaine baggie.
Say that
So
one
they
more
peel
fucking time for me.
They take a hard-boiled egg, they peel it, and they put it in a cocaine delivery baggie. Like where it's like in a little dime bag, ready to fucking go.
I thought you were saying like an egg covered in cocaine. I was like, what fucking hotels are you
No,
going to, buddy?
they put that shit in a fucking dime baggie, and then they they put it out there for people to eat. They put it in a little pan, and then I'm like, yeah, I don't know, I don't like that. I won't eat it. Don't talk to me.
Um, okay, that's interesting. Number one for me, it's really two different things, but I'm gonna put two separate things in my number one slot. And it's because both of these fall under the same category, which is if they're good, they're good. But if they're bad, it's really bad. And that is any kind of a Danish and or fruit. If the fruit is like
Mm-hmm.
fresh and good, it's good. If it's bad,
Uh-huh.
it's bad. Same with the Danishes. You get those fuckers fresh, not bad. Other than that, you could use them as a hockey puck.
Yeah, yeah. Well, let's jump up to the top over this. I do not have an
Here we go.
honorable mention for this, but if I was gonna have one, it would be when they have the little fruit salad with like the good melon, like you were saying, fresh melon.
Mm-hmm. Sure,
Miss me with
sure.
the fucking the dumb shit. Other than that, I love a good cantaloupe, a good honeydew
Specifically
melon.
grapes. I've never had a hotel get a grape
Hmm.
right. It's always bad.
Yeah,
The grapes have always been
they're always
bad. The
squish.
grapes and the blueberries. Yeah. Yes. Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Good top here.
But number three
Good
on the
top.
top for me is cereal. But I was going to specify not in the tubes, in the little things, because it's nice
Mm-hmm.
after like because it's just the right portion to have like
Mm-hmm.
a small amount of cereal.
Mm-hmm.
It's just something cold with breakfast. Because I
Yep.
usually drink a
Okay.
hot coffee. Nice to have something a little cold with breakfast.
I don't hate that. I don't hate the decision at all. Um, Number three for me, I went back and forth on for a while, to be honest with you. Um, and I'm trying to think of more like, oh, this one hotel I had. I'm trying to think more like what, 90% of the hotels have.
Yeah, that was hard for me
Um,
too. I'm like, if I'm going to the
because
Holiday Inn down the street. What are they going to have? I'm going to the Comfort Inn Suites in Grand Rapids. What are they going to have? I'm going to the
yeah.
Country Inn in Big Rapids. What are they going to have? It's all the same.
So this one for me, and it really goes pretty much for any breakfast buffet, to be honest with you, might be not the same as a lot of people, but I had oatmeal.
Really?
I actually like it when they have that huge pot of oatmeal and you get in there and just start
Hmm.
fucking getting yourself some.
Hmm.
Yeah, for whatever reason, it's always a really good consistency. It's never too thick or too watery. They do that shit right. So yeah, oatmeal.
Hmm. Interesting. Wouldn't it have taken you for an oatmeal at a breakfast thing kind of guy?
And then if they have
Um,
the oatmeal with like the really good fruit, you put some of that good fruit in it too. You're bucking, you're having fun. I like it.
McDonald's actually has a pretty good oatmeal.
McDonald's has a very good oatmeal. Yes, they do. You get the little apples and dates
Yeah,
thrown in that bitch.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're pretty good. Yeah, honestly.
I always do an extra
Um,
thing of cream in that bitch.
but number two for me is juice because they have that like concentrated juice that comes out of the machine.
See,
You click the little button and you're like, "Mm,"
that's what I was
that shit
going to do
fucks.
for my number three. That's what I was going to do. I don't hate the orange, but I was going to say specifically the apple is banging,
Yeah, the apple's
dude.
good
That
too. They're all
fucking
good.
yeah.
They're
That
all
was
good.
going to be my
When I,
number three.
when I was a kid, my mom used to buy those concentrated juice frozen things instead of
Hmm.
Kool-Aid, and that's what the hotels. It's just basically that comes
Yeah,
out of a
it
dispenser.
does. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
No, fuck with that. Fuck with that pick for you. That I guess I'll put that as my honorable mention because it was that and the oatmeal I was going back and forth with. Number two for me. Now this is kind of like a McRib. Okay, in the
Hmm.
sense of it's not good. I'm going to say that right now. Okay, it's not good, but I like it. All right, it's not good. It doesn't taste good, but I like it, and that is the hotel scrambled eggs. Okay, I I don't care if
Powdered
the,
eggs,
like
man. I
the
can't fucking.
I don't.
I can't stand powdered eggs.
They're not good, but I like it. I will never not get them when they're there, so I have to put it in my number two. I
I
think
know
we're gonna
so
have
many
the same
people
number
who are.
one.
Yeah, I mean, you want to say it together?
Sure,
1, 2, 3, waffle.
waffles. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Come on. Who goes to a
Yep.
hotel and doesn't get the waffles?
Yeah, it's the best. I love it when they give you the options. Like sometimes they'll have the regular
Yeah.
and then they'll have like some kind of a cinnamon something or another, you know? You fill up the
Yeah.
little
Or
plastic
like
cup.
strawberry something or.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, Mr. Willett. Yes, yes. Now
Yeah.
I don't like when the little waffle maker they try to hit you with like the 4 little guys. I don't want that. I don't want the 4 individual ones. I want the fucking waffle. I want the big bitch.
I don't mind the 4 individual ones, but I do prefer the big one.
The only time the 4
That is
individual
actually,
ones is okay is when you're trying to mix it up. Like I want 1 strawberry, 1 cinnamon, 1 normal.
yeah, yeah. So when I was, I don't know, probably between the ages of 8 and 10, there was a lot of weddings in my family where we had to travel for them. With my grandparents and my mom, we were always going to those things, and my family realized like we were big waffle people because we
Mm-hmm.
had gone to so many weddings and stayed at hotels. And that is how my family, that is how everybody in my family has gotten a waffle maker, was because of
I'll tell
staying
you
at
what,
hotels.
the
I mean,
actual like the actual ones that you get from like a hotel, like right here, it's got the little timer and everything on it. They are fucking
hmm
expensive. I mean, we're talking
oh
over
yeah, I'm
five
sure they
hundred
are.
dollars for one of these guys, man.
Yeah, well, because those ones have to like stay hot, and like the one
They
that we
last
have,
forever.
yeah,
Tell you what,
and
the
they like
best
actually
waffle
count it
maker.
down.
Yeah, I mean, the best waffle maker I ever got, like for home use ever, was one that my mom actually bought for us to give to my dad. Way, way, way a long time ago. It made rectangular waffles, which I'm actually not a fan of, but I like them in certain situations. But it was blue. It was like $20 from Best Buy, and I swear to God, this thing made some of the best
I
waffles ever.
remember,
Yeah,
I
that thing
remember
was
that
banging.
thing.
I
Where is
like
that thing?
the gone, fucking gone. It's probably next to the fucking omelet maker in the goddamn Airbnb for all I know. It's gone.
I want to go back to that Airbnb so bad.
Yeah, that
How much?
fucking waffle maker is
I gotta
gone.
look up that Airbnb. I gotta look up that Airbnb and just see how much a night is. I would go up
If
there
I ever
for
went
a
there
night.
again, I'll take it back. It's mine legally. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
legally mine.
go Cadillac.
Yeah, see, like this waffle
Just like
makers, I don't know about all this.
just surprise
I don't know
everybody and
about
go up
all
there for
this.
New Year's.
It's too much for me. Love a good waffle. Love a good waffle. Love a
Looking.
good fucking hot chip too, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, we're fucking 22 subscribers away right now from getting Mr. Willett to eat the
22
hot
man.
chip. 22 people, that's it. Can
Inch
we get there before Christmas? Can we do it? We got a few more weeks left.
inch by
Can
inch,
we get
baby.
there before the end of 2020, 2025? You know, before 2026, maybe the New Year's episode is Mr. Willett eating the world's hottest chip. Because I got it. The chip has been ordered. The chip has been ordered. Okay? Let's put that out there. It's been purchased.
John
Okay? It's
Jansen wants to
currently
see it.
in transit. Yeah, it's in transit right now. It's currently in transit. So it'll be
You have a
delivered.
national
And,
champion sitting out there right now, thinking about a
yep,
fat white kid from Lapeer eating a fucking
yep,
chip, and he's like, "Man, when the fuck is this gonna happen?" He wants to see it. I want to
yep.
see it.
We all want to see
People
it.
want to see it.
Yes, the people want to see it. So like, comment, share, subscribe. Get it done, folks. Get it done.
I'll be. I'll have a large tub of vanilla ice cream next to me when it happens.
Yep. It's gonna
I'm
be great.
looking
It's
at
gonna be
Cadillac right
It's
now.
gonna be fantastic.
I have not found it yet. I wonder if it's one of those situations. The dates are really gonna fudge me. Oh wait, actually, I think if I go to my profile, since I booked it in my profile originally, yes, here it is. Wow, I'm looking at it. Looking at the person, she has some stuff in Florida apparently. 6 trip.
Oh, it's not an Airbnb anymore.
Oh, I'm looking at her thing. She's a real estate agent. Where's Donna been? I don't give a fuck where she's been. I want to see her property details. I don't care about Donna. I want to see her properties. I want to see her. I want to go back to her cabin. I think I would have to have somebody else book it though. I think she would see my name come across and be like, "I remember you. You were
She
20
probably doesn't. It's been a
or whatever.
long
How
time.
we were? I had
2018. 5, 6, 7 years. 7 years ago. Almost 8 years ago.
find past trips on profile. Oh, like Cadillac. Wow, here we are. There it is.
How much is it?
The
How much is it
house.
for a night?
It's like it's showing me the old trip. It's not showing me the house. Posted by Donna. Show more. Donna's listing. Okay, entire cottage. All right, check availability. Oh my God, we might go see Donna's house. We're gonna go New Year's Eve to New Year's Day. $571 for one night.
I can't go there New Year's Day either, though. I work that day.
All right, let's go. Go March 6th through
Just
March
pick
8th.
it a random day.
$913 for 2 nights. What is going on with this woman? We just want our omelet maker. That's what we want. Looks the exact same as the day we left them. I'd love to just go there. Oh wait, I'm looking at the kitchen right now. Do I see an omelet maker in the kitchen? Do not see the omelet. It's just crazy that the omelet maker's there. We know where it is.
It
We know it's in
literally
our
is
house.
there, is the thing. Yeah, we do.
4 bedrooms, 9 guests. Is there any really good golf up there near Cadillac?
I'm
That's a
sure there's
question. That's
something.
we get. Wow, when we went there, okay, when we went there in 2018, guess how much it cost?
No idea.
It was $475 for 4 nights. We're talking 900 for two now. Who the hell does Donna think she is?
She thinks that she got a fucking waffle maker, and now she can fucking charge some people some updated rates. That's what I fucking think.
Hmm. That's very. I mean, that's very expensive. I mean,
I don't
for
disagree.
Cadillac, Michigan, out of all places, for you to have
Yeah. There's also nothing to do there in the winter,
that.
so.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like, you go up there for 2 days in January. Go up there for a weekend in January. What are you gonna do? Snowmobile? It's
Whole
crazy.
lot of
I wonder,
nothing.
like, if there's like any cheaper days. July 4th was on a Saturday this year. I wasn't aware of that. Okay, so she just doesn't have updated pricing. Is what it is. Is it's not like cheaper in the winter than it is. She keeps it year round the same. And that's where she's
Let's
fudged
see.
up.
Yep, she fucked up.
She's fudged up. She's fudged up. Well, big news for me. In about 29 days, I'll be going to a Buc-ee's for the first time in my life.
They're pretty overrated. They're not that special.
I mean, that's what you say, but everybody else says something different.
Sure. Sure.
Would you eat? Would you eat an octopus?
I have.
I have too. They're weird. I didn't like them. I remember it was one of those things that just really messed with my brain.
I actually didn't mind it.
I don't know. I ate it at a sushi restaurant. It was okay. Fish is weird. Fish is like one of those things like fish has its own flavor, but at the same time, it's heavily influenced by the flavors that you add to it.
It's true. Well, different fish have very different flavors.
Yeah. Well, like I don't know. Fish is very weird. I like fish, but I have to like remind myself that I like fish.
But it's one of the only things where like you can say like, like if I said like I'm eating a cow, like it's
Mm-hmm.
all relatively the same. Where like fish, like salmon, mahi mahi, you know what I mean? There's so many different kinds of fish. Like fish is such a blanket term. You know what I mean? It's a very
Mm-hmm.
blanket fucking term. A lot of different
Well,
fish
I
out
mean,
there. A dolphin's a mammal.
yeah, I mean, well, like if I said I'm eating poultry, you'd be like, okay, a turkey doesn't taste the same as a chicken. They're similar. They're
What
of the
was the
similar
argument
family.
between you and John about that? Was it whales? What was it?
Mahi mahi.
Is that what it was? I thought it was about whales, like not being a mammal or something.
I don't know. Maybe we did get in that argument
There
because
was
a
something
mahi
about
mahi
like
is a dolphin fish,
that's had
and I
to been
said,
what it was, something like that. Yeah,
I was like, it's a
it's a
dolphin
mammal.
fish, and he goes, it's not a dolphin, will it? And I go, it's a dolphin fish. And he goes, it's not a dolphin, and I go, it fucking's a dolphin fish. Look it up. And he's like, it's not a dolphin.
Dolphins are
You're
mammals, though.
old. You're hard to argue with them. There.
Narwhal swimming in the ocean, causing a commotion
causing
because
a
they are so
commotion
awesome.
because they are so awesome. What did I turn on the other day? Oh, I turned on the sex offender shuffle. Well, I didn't turn it on. I was telling them at work about the sex. The
I
state of
haven't heard that in a
Florida
while.
asked us to disclose our sexual crimes to you. I'm Arnie Lartenhauser.
You know who should
I
be
was
on that
jamming
list?
out to that in the
Kyle
car.
Pitts, because he
Because he
sexually
raped you?
assaulted the shit out of me. Yeah, he did. He did. He SA'd my ass.
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm sorry. We're not supposed to say that word anymore.
Yeah, no, he SA'd me. He unalived
What?
me live.
Yeah. What do they always say on TikTok? It's unalived, and then instead of saying like any form of like sexual assault or anything like that, what is the word they use? I don't know. Whatever.
I don't either.
Listen, it was a crazy week. I want you to get some sleep. I want you to dream about Josh Gruden being our head coach next year.
John.
Um, I can't. Whatever. Um, they're all J's. Jed, Josh, Ned.
Jeb.
Um, but yeah. I want to look forward to the future. The future. We've got the Cheez-It Bowl coming up. The Cheez-It Citrus Bowl, that is.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
we got Biff. Biff out there. He'll have his cutoff on. His tits will be hanging out. I'm so goddamn excited. So,
It's gonna be great.
hey,
It's gonna be
make
good,
sure you
everybody.
like, share, subscribe, make John Jansen's dreams come true, and have a holly jolly Christmas.